I'm holding my Bible like this, and I'm like, why? Like, why did you take her? And I open it. Isaiah. It's not, I didn't look for it. I opened to it. When I read that, I started smiling. I went from crying to smiling because I was supposed to know her.
You let grief happen. You have to, because it pulls something out of you that you didn't realize was there.
Every year is the same for us.
Yes.
We're supposed to be changing every year. Or be stuck in the same cycle.
Change requires some uncomfortable stuff. This is King Size, a.k.a. Slim Sizzle. Welcome to the What It Is, What It Be's Like radio show.
Bro,
Amen.
God is really good.
Amen.
Because you know how the old people tell you don't question God.
Right.
Do question God, y'all.
Yeah.
Do question God, y'all. Because he be answering.
Yes, he does.
So when I lost my mom, like, this is my mama, bro, and this is my grandmother, but she raised me.
Right.
Like, I left Louisiana, left my mama, my brother, my sister, and I went and lived with my grandma 16 hours away from my family. So this is my mama. But my first question to God in that time was, I don't even know if I'm still on topic, but my first question to God in that time was, why? Why? She wasn't even done. Like, she just dropped a book, you know, about how she beat cancer. So before I was even born, she had cancer. They gave her 6 months to live. She told God on her deathbed, if you save my life, then I'll give it to you. And that's what happened, right? So now I ain't gonna tell you how many years later, but some years later, it's a lot of years later, I'm here and I got to know this woman that I was never supposed to know, my grandmother. And if it wasn't for her being in my life, anyway. So all these years later, now she's gone, and I'm like, God, why? Why did you take her? She wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? She had so much to do. Why? And then he brought me to Isaiah. I literally I was sitting there crying, holding my Bible like this, and I'm like, God, like, why? Like, in the dark, like, God, why would you take it? It's not, bro.
I feel you.
And that's the thing that I never knew. Grief was something that I never knew. And if you don't know what it is, you never know. You never know until you know. But anyway, so I'm holding my Bible like this, and I'm like, why? Like, why did you take her? And I open it, Isaiah. When Isaiah was sent to Hezekiah to tell him that to get his things in order, he's gonna die. Bro, I opened to this. This is not, I didn't look for it. I opened to it as I'm questioning him. And Isaiah was sent to Hezekiah to tell him, get your things in order. You're gonna die. And Hezekiah was like, no. You know, I've done this and I've done that. Surely I will not die. Right? And so God sent Isaiah back to him to say, you know what? I'm gonna extend it for 15 years. I'm gonna extend it for 15 years. And that's what he did. And when I read that, I started smiling. I went from crying to smiling because I was supposed to know her.
Right.
He extended her life. And now she's gone. You know what? It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, God. It's cool. Thank you.
Yeah, it's grief is something.
Yeah.
And one thing I can say is grief is a shared, and I've been seeing this a lot. This is not just, it's an era of grief that we as country, as a world, you know, your neighbor, they're experiencing grief and not everybody can process it. But I can tell you that I tell anybody that's going through grief, let it flow.
Let it. Yep.
You have to.
Yep.
There are some similar stories between my wife and I. You know, my wife was raised by her grandmother. And it got to a place where we were expecting. Her grandmother passed. 3 days later, we found out she was pregnant.
Wow.
Got all excited. We think, oh God, this is the answer. This is the right before the first trimester, she lost the baby.
Wow.
Grief. And I had a season of my life where I was like, I don't want to hear a Bible verse. Don't prophesy anything to me. I don't want to hear none of that. No, I told my wife at the time, I said, if they come at me with another prophetic word, I'm going to take them and I'm going to grab them by their drawers and chuck them out. That's the way I felt.
Yeah. Because a lot of people don't know what to say, and they're not speaking for God, and they think they're speaking for God, and they're not.
Exactly.
They're not. It's like when Job was going through what he was going through, and they was doing all that, and Job was like, y'all suck at this.
Yes.
Y'all suck at this.
Yes.
And they thought they knew what they was doing, and they wasn't doing.
Yes. But what I can tell you is that the advice I give anybody is allow grief to happen. And grief is not, it shouldn't be like a doom and gloom, like negative. A lot of times you grieve as much as you do because of the love. You said you extended that time. You go back to Isaiah, talking to Hezekiah, extended 15 years. You were given an opportunity
to meet a person I was never supposed to meet. To be loved by a person I was never supposed to be loved by. Because she was been supposed to die a long time ago.
See? They told my wife, they said, you're not going to be able to have children at all. She got pregnant. And they said, oh my. They said she wasn't going to be able to. She did. Took a few years after I had a Reece Lache interview.
Bro, don't do that. You're wild.
Listen, but I had to mark that timeline because there are a lot of things that even happened in my life, and I processing grief. I gave up. But my wife, who went through all of this, said to me, I believe. Lost her grandmother, lost the baby, and still said, I believe. I trust God. How do you find that in grief? You let grief happen. You have to, because it pulls something out of you that you didn't realize was there. And when you get to the point where you start to understand that grief is showing you how much love and respect you have for that. When somebody passes, it's like, it doesn't resonate as much. But when that grief hits you, my grandmother passed away 15 years ago. It still hits because of the love that I know, the foundation that was laid from her. There's going to be times where certain things, certain conversations are going to come back. It's going to hit you. It's going to be in waves. But it goes back to the love, the time that it was extended to me to gain these experiences. So now, again, when you start to reach the nobodies, you can pull from, even in grief, God still gets the glory. And that's an amazing thing to show how awesome and amazing he is. God, why? This is why. So there's a strength that you are showing, and I appreciate you being open and transparent about it and honest.
Yeah, I've grown. I've been growing a lot in these last couple months. It's been a few months, but the growth is crazy.
Okay, but some people don't, and that's the thing that I love. And we're talking about this week, change. So I said that they had the butterfly. It means so much because there's a lot of growth that we have to go through. We ask God, I want to be on this level. I want to go through this door. But we don't realize what it's going to take to walk through that door. We don't understand what it will take to get to that next level. And sometimes we can't take everybody with us. There are people that I wanted to be there when I got married, when my Izzy showed up. They weren't. But guess what? I have the memories of the foundation that they laid for me to be here. You have things that you're going to be able to pour into others, even in your grief. That's going to give God the glory in the long run. It sounds silly. It sounds
it sounds for those exactly.
That don't, right.
Oh, right. Forget them.
Right. But that's why I'm so, when I said, where are you right now? What's I get it. I get it. And it doesn't feel comfortable.
Change. Yeah.
But change is necessary. Mm-hmm. It's necessary because we can't sit back. I told somebody the other day, I said, you can't be, you expecting to graduate from high school, but your mindset is still on kindergarten.
Yeah.
You can't.
We go through that just like they do. Kids every year.
Yeah. Yep.
They graduate to a new grade. We're supposed to be the same.
Exactly.
And I heard you talking about cycles one day, and it clicked that thought in my mind. Like we're every year is the same for us.
Yes.
We're supposed to be changing every year.
Every.
Or be stuck in the same cycle.
How many times have you gotten to a place where it's like, I know better than this? Mm-hmm. Why am I going in this circle? Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to grow up and mature. I can't think of. I told somebody that I said you can't be having the '90s mindset selling CDs out the trunk. You got to upgrade. Mm-hmm. They streaming and they're doing certain. You got to come up with the time. Mm-hmm. And then of course the God that we serve, he's future. Mm-hmm. So you got to be ahead of the game. Say, okay, well, what's next? How do we do that? We stay connected and we embrace the change. We got to grow. It's uncomfortable, but it's necessary.
Very uncomfortable.
Very necessary. So, where you at with music?
I have so much music. I have so much unreleased music, man. I got like 3 albums.
Okay.
Unreleased.
Okay.
Right now, I've been creating.
Okay.
Like literally the day I went home from the funeral.
Yeah.
Like I just been creating and it's just been flowing. But it's not really like me. Most of the songs is not really like me. It's very different, very worshipy.
Okay.
Some of them.
Okay.
And then there's a portion of them that I'm like, I'm just gonna grab these and release these. Mm-hmm. So many people have told me like, you might need to release those songs, and I might need to release them, and I'm probably going to, but. I just want to make sure that it's right. Mm-hmm. I don't know why. Even with the music, it's like it's harder because I'm more like this has to be like right. I have to do this right. When I do this now, I have to do it right. Mm-hmm. So I just want to do it right.
You will.
I just want to make and it's crazy. Feel like I had this conversation with Trig, but I'm not really sure. One day I was praying, and I kept seeing myself at the gym shooting ball, and I'm like stop thinking about other stuff while you praying. I'm like beating myself up because I'm like, stop, pray.
Okay.
And when I got up from prayer, I'm like, let me go to the gym because that's probably God.
Okay.
So I'll go to the gym, and I'm thinking that I'm supposed to be like there for something. I'm thinking somebody. I don't know. I don't know what I think is what I'm thinking is gonna happen, but I know that this is probably where I should be because I was praying and this is what I saw.
Okay.
So I'm shooting around, had my headphones in, and I was listening to myself because I was creating, and I was grieving, and I was everywhere. So anyway. So I'm listening to myself, listening to the music, and I'm just shooting around. Took the headphones off, sat there, took a little break. And, sometimes you cool off and it's like, all right, I'm done. Yeah, once you cool off, so I sat there for a little minute and I was like, okay, I'm good now. Like I'm tired. So I'm good. I don't know why I'm here, but I'm good.
Right.
And I'm just thinking maybe he just wanted me to come just to get a little workout. And so before I left, I put the headphones back on, and I started playing the one of the songs.
Okay.
And as I was about to walk out, I was like, well, I got a little more in me. And then I started shooting, and I'm like, but why do you? And then it clicked. And I could clearly hear God say, that is what they feel when they hear you. I got a little bit more in me. I got a little bit more in me. I got a little bit more in me.
All right, see, now you starting. See,
That's what they gonna feel.
Yeah. Let me say it to you like this. you can be too much of a perfectionist as far as the art is concerned.
Oh yeah.
But what I want you to understand is that when we go back to what you said, there was someone that made a comment on a picture you posted. Prepare yourself for when you start to evolve. You're already evolving now.
I don't even care about that no more.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But when you evolve, it's going to take you to somewhere that you haven't been before. Yeah. And it's going to be uncomfortable. Yeah. You're trying to get used to it. Because listen, if you're a person that never wore suits and you were always wearing hoodies, it's going to be very uncomfortable. But as you give it some time, you'll start to, oh, this is all right. This is kind of dope. I like this. There are going to be ones that are not willing to grow and evolve with you. They're so used to you being this. When you move to another level of nobody, and they're not willing to go and grow with you. Yeah. This is what we talk about change. Change requires some uncomfortable stuff. You got to go through, okay, denying, I recognize where I've come from, but I don't have to stay there anymore. Yeah. Because now what I'm talking about is not my beginning, it's where I am in the moment. And what I understand and recognize is that when artists evolve and grow, it gives the listener breadcrumbs. It gives them a trail to say, okay, when I face this, I have an example. When you mature and grow in your music and what you present, it gives the people the real to say, okay, listen, I was here in my teens. In my 20s, I'm addressing this. In my 30s, and so on and so forth. Yeah. They need to know where you are because it says I can give a little bit more. Yeah. So you saying that, number one, you're encouraging me because I'm in a space that, and Trick will tell you, he talked to me for I don't know how many years. Hey, bro, I got a show, a little radio thing we about to do. Didn't know how big it was, but he just said, oh, we got we got something going on.
He probably didn't know either.
But he told me, and it took time for me to recognize what he was saying. He was future. You're accustomed to functioning down here. But when it's time to get to a bigger area, it can be very uncomfortable because it's not.
I'm proud of y'all too. I'm so proud of, like, Trick knows, like, I am so proud of, like, the growth. Y'all doing it.
Listen, but it's such a, to me, it speaks to the body. There's so many different, and I tell people all the time, I said, listen, everybody don't got to sound like me. Everybody ain't got to sound like DJ Focus. Happy birthday, DJ Focus, because I know his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Different DJs and different shows and different sounds. That's what Kingdom is. Yeah. We don't all have to sound the same, but we all have to grow. We have to change. We have to get better because there are people that are coming behind us. And I have a little one. She's 3 now. She listens and watches. So when she sees a Reece Lache, she's like, When she sees all these different people, like if she wants to come with me to the studio, I didn't force anything. They're just watching and they're listening. So the impact, you may not see it right away, but as they grow, they'll start to come up to you and say, yeah, I remember when you told this story about your journey.
They remember more than I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Crazy.
I ain't gonna call you OG. You ain't there yet. Yet. But it's something that you have embraced. And the fact that you're willing to embrace it, to be a willing vessel in change, it's very uncomfortable, but it's only built for the ones that he's selected and he's chosen. How do you feel about that?
About being chosen?
Yeah.
I don't really have a feeling about it. Like I know though. I know. Okay. Like I feel chosen. Like I feel like God, exactly what I'm doing is exactly what he needs me to be doing. Especially like where I'm from, you know. I know. That's all I have. Like I just know though. Okay. I know I'm chosen, but I don't, because it's difficult. So it's like how do you even feel about it? You know, people think People think being chosen means being blessed. Like, we brag about being chosen is crazy. Bragging about, well, let me not say that, because it's a blessing to be chosen. It is a blessing to be chosen. But it's like, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot. It's a job. Yeah. It's literally a job.
Absolutely.
So
it's life. I mean, it's life. It literally, you have taken on a life that there are moments where you say, God, did I really sign up for this? Like,
exactly.
Word? Like, okay. The very thing I'm saying, God, help me with this. And it's like, that's the very thing I got to go through in this moment.
Yep.
And it feels like at times and I know I did this, where I will compare, like, okay, well, wait. So you mean to tell me I got to walk this, and they get,
Yep.
When did you get to a place when you recognize that, where it didn't impact you like it used to? Like when, like in the sense of, if you saw someone, you were trying to walk this path, and the ones that you were connected with seemed like they were kind of, straying to the left and straying to the right. They kind of get, aligned, and they kind of go off. Did you find yourself like disconnecting certain relationships and finding yourself more alone?
Within the space?
Yeah.
So the thing within the space, I've never had a place within the space. It's always just been me.
Got you.
Within the space. Like, I've always, my entire life, I've been like I don't really want to say a loner, because I was a baller, right?
Okay.
And like, everybody knows the hoopers at school, and the athlete, you got that, but you have the athletes, you got the goss, you got the nerds. I was at everybody's lunch table.
I feel you.
I was at everybody's lunch table. I never really had a place. And I kind of feel the same within CHH. Like, it's a lot of people I'm cool with. But I don't really have I've never been.
Okay.
But I'm also not distant. There has been times where I became distant, but not for, it just.
Do you feel, and I always ask artists this, because I know I have my own, feeling, kind of growing up in it. Do you feel there's a lot of, you think it's more camaraderie now, more, unity, or do you feel like there's still some more work to be done, or that needs to be done?
It's a lot of work to be done.
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
Okay. And it's not.
It's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, in just my observation, it's always been kind of the same things. It's almost like, let me put the MC thing down and just be me. And I think sometimes people, we have this persona that people chase, and this artist, he's coming to stage. But when you get off stage and you go back and just really fellowship and get to know, they don't develop that area. It's almost like the art form. They got it down pat, but when it comes to the fellowship and the brotherhood and sisterhood, no, okay, you checked in there, okay.
Well, no, I was just doing, I was just, I'm just doing this because,
But I do believe that there are moments I start to see glimmers of hope and light, where there are those that do come across where they genuinely want the best for all of us, like all those that are a part. Like, listen, as you said, you can kind of just blend and can flow, but there's ones that just sit. Okay, I'm going to stay with the nerds, and that's it.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to stay with the jocks, and that's it.
I think the people who don't, and you'll know them. Like, when I say this, you'll know them. The people who kind of distance themselves, those are the chosen. Like, those are the ones that, like, they don't like drama.
Got you.
They don't like mess.
Okay. Okay. What do you think is missing? What do you think is missing from, like, this, maybe sonically, as
leadership?
Okay. I was going back to the beginning.
Leadership.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, literally the elders, like the ones that have come before, or do you feel like they're?
I feel like yes.
Okay.
And it's hard to kind of, I don't want to because it's kind of tricky, you know.
Gotcha.
It's not up to them to make sure we get, you know what I'm saying, to where we need to get. Like, I have leadership in my life.
Gotcha.
You know, I have the people that my best relationships. They don't even know nothing about CHH. They don't know nothing about CHH. You know. So I don't want to say like, because to have that expectation is kind of crazy.
Okay.
To expect that the leaders of you know, to put a leader tag on somebody. Okay. You know. So I don't want to give off like.
Listen, I'll
y'all need to be leading us. Nah.
No, listen, I'll take the blame. Listen, if you want to put the bullseye, I'll take the bullseye.
Yeah, it's a lot of it's missing. It's missing that, and it's because it's music, bro, and it's so. I don't want to say complicated, but it's so much. It's so many complications within it, in itself. Music, the business, the you know, relationships, and leadership. It's so many different things within it, and then we all Christians, and we have to argue like whether rappers should be held to the same standard as a pastor, and it's like, but you a Christian and you got more liceners than your pastor, and you know what I'm saying? To whom much is given, much is required.
Yes.
And it's like why are we arguing about this stuff? You know, is
you know what? I want your opinion on something. Okay. So, of course, you know, it's like all over social media. We're talking about Glorilla.
Okay.
Now, I sound like the old fart, the old OG, the old geezer, whatever you want to call it. When I start, you know, saying what I'm saying, it's like, here you go, he griping about it. But there are some things that I'm concerned about because I've seen a push from a lot of the leaders or the elders in gospel music that have been in an uproar because of the fact that she won a gospel award. Now, my thought, and what I've said is, okay, BT is a platform that is not Christian-based. It's their opinion. They made a selection based on whatever. And, of course, you know, if Kirk's on it, then it's gospel. Or it's whatever.
That's what it was.
And I felt as though there's been such a rise in these moments where we seem to unify to complain. But when it comes time to, okay, well, how do we fix what's been broken within internally? Nobody speaks to those strategies. Nobody speaks to how to fix us. Nobody's
high enough to know.
Got you.
Nobody's been. I don't want to say nobody's been far enough because we have our great leaders or whatever, but I feel like a lot of the things within like business wise when it comes to Christian hip hop. A lot of that stuff is like so far beyond us, and I think we're getting close though. I believe we're getting close.
Same.
But it is what it is to me. Like, it was Kirk. You know, I felt like it wasn't fair because it's like, bruh, all the gospel artists in the world,
right?
You know, and Glorilla, but. Kirk is Kirk.
Right.
Kirk won the award.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Okay.
I'm about to go get me one for female hip hop. Take the Christian off female hip hop. I'm gonna go get one off. No, I'm playing. I'm just kidding.
But I feel like that's been the conversation for the longest time, and I think along the lines of going back to the elders, those that have been. Do you feel as though there is a disconnect or something that is getting in the way of those that have come before and those that are upcoming from not necessarily communicating? Like they feel like, okay, well, they just seem to talk down to me and or they may say negative things towards me. I don't want to hear them. They don't want to hear me. It's almost like, does it feel like they're talking at each other instead of talking to each other, or doesn't feel warm? Doesn't feel loving, doesn't feel inviting, or there needs to be something where there's some dialogue to kind of bridge the gap. How do you think we can improve those relations as far as, you know, when they pass the torch, carrying that mantle and moving into the next for the next generation to come? Because I feel like there's a disconnect. personally.
Yeah. Fruit is the disconnect. And I only say that because, like, when you ask that question, there's been times where myself, I've been impatient with people coming under me.
Gotcha.
But it's like, bro, you think you know everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you say something, and then everybody says something to that thing, and it's like, bro, you don't even know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But patience, fruit, bro. The fruit is the lack.
There you go. Okay.
You know, it's the fruit. Because that covers all. It covers the fruit would literally cut. And that's also where I am.
Okay.
Because you asked earlier, where am I? Like, I'm getting these fruit down.
Okay.
Love, joy, peace. I'm getting it down.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. Getting back to the basics.
But I think that's because we love to say, like, we got the fruit, we have the fruit. I'm fruitful. But, like, are you?
Right.
Like, in all, like, do you have all the fruit?
Right.
You know, or just one fruit?
Got you. But see, you know what? And I'm glad you asked that, because it makes me think about, now, I'm going back to where we started having that first conversation till now. Where do you see yourself moving ahead? Like, where in the next couple years or whatever time frame you think, 5, 10? Where do you see yourself?
I don't be knowing what's gonna happen.
Okay.
I never look that far.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
Like,
so you're more day by day? Got you.
I'm a very day by day person.
Okay.
I take it one day at a time. And where God leads me, that's where I be going.
Okay.
And that's where I be ending up. Because I don't know. Like, God could literally be like, in 2 years from now, he could be like, okay, that's enough. You know, for the childish things, no more music. You know?
You okay with that? Okay.
Right now, like, if he told me right now, it'll be hard.
Okay.
But I feel like I'm at peace. Okay. Like, I'm very I love what I've done, and I don't have to do anything else, because what I've done I didn't expect to do. So it's like, oh well, I did that, and I never that was never in the plan. So it's like I'm cool.
Okay.
I've already lived my dream. I say that all the time lately. Like, I've already lived my dream, bro. Like, I lived my dream, bro. Like, when you get on the stage, like, for so long, years, I would get on stages and people don't even know who I am. They just there, and they like, who's that girl? And they come up to me in the end, and I, hey, you really could rap. And then to now, it's like, oh, y'all singing with me? Y'all know the words now? It feels different. I've lived my dream.
What was your most memorable moment? Like, being in that stage, they don't know you, the impact for you. I'm not necessarily saying they're singing your songs or whatever, but just in that moment, like, God, my mind is blown. What is the most memorable for you?
The most memorable?
Most mind-blowing, memorable moment as far as your journey, as far as this music is concerned.
Like, you mean like so? Are we talking like event wise, like on stage, or
like I'm talking about one of those moments where, like, everything
when All Love went viral?
Okay.
I think that was the moment for me, because it didn't even go viral within the church.
Gotcha.
Like, they was cussing in the comments, like, oh, this hard. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. It did, like, All Love did not go viral within the church. And when it started to go viral, and I'm watching the people that's like sharing it and commenting, I'm like, whoa. But I always knew that those were my people. Like, I always knew that these are the people that I was doing it for.
Think that was a defining moment for you?
Because I always knew. No, I already knew. It was just. Well, yeah, you could say that, because it was confirmation.
Okay.
It was definitely confirmation, because I knew, but I haven't seen it yet.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So tell me what you got coming up. What events you got coming up?
Oh, so Philly. Is this live? Are we live?
We listen.
We'll be.
They, on air, they hear you. They hear you on air. Yeah.
Oh, Philly. What's Christ Vibes Summer Jam.
Talk to him.
Google it because I don't know the address. So just Google Christ Vibes with a Z Summer Jam. It's gonna be lit. What we gonna be doing? I'm gonna be turning up. I'm gonna be. Yeah, if you don't have nothing to do, pull up. If you have something to do, forget about that and pull up.
Listen, make sure you go to Reece Lache's page, go to her all her accounts, follow everything, subscribe to everything. Because I know you have her posted there, so I know she's in the moment. I put her on the spot, but I can say that. Again, I'm excited for the frames you got on right now.
You're weird, bro.
Just the fact, number one, thank you so much again for being as transparent and open as you've been day one. I'm excited for you and your future because of the simple fact that. And I've been in his mind, like, since you said it, I'm nobody. And he it's almost like God has blessed the nobodies.
Little old me.
Yeah, exactly. But it's the nobodies he's used to do great things.
Yep.
And it's necessary for these up and coming young folk to see you.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful because I can let my Izzy sit there and watch you and say, go ahead. I know who that is. You
can leave me on with her and shit. Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead. You good. I know. And I've been real picky.
Would you let me babysit your kid? I'm a very good no. That was his face said no.
No. What's funny is I'm saying be careful what you signing up for.
I'm really good with kids.
I believe.
I love kids.
I trust and believe. But Izzy is a listen. These COVID babies.
Oh yeah,
they different.
They're mean.
They different. They are different.
I thought about my nephew for a
this
second.
Little girl be ready to Hulk smash, and I was like, listen, if you don't sit your behind over there and go watch Maui and all them folks from Moana, I ain't the one. But it's so funny. My folks always call her my twin because we're the same, everything the same. Attitude, just be cool. But anyway, again. As I said from the beginning, I'm beyond proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
As an OG, I love knowing that the next stages in the future is in your hands. And I trust and believe that you're going to take us to new levels, new feats. You're going to accomplish new things and great things because you continue to remain humble, honest, transparent. You'll be able to be used by God. And that's refreshing. For me, it inspires me. Like, listen, I was sitting back looking at that video. I said, "Bro, you look like a chipmunk." Like, I was like talking about me, like look in the face, like not you. No, come on, no.
You saw my mouth drop.
No, I'm talking about me. Talking about bro,
my
me.
mouth drop on camera.
Me. No. Listen, I ain't that.
No, bro, you look great.
But it took the change, the things that I had to evolve. I had to grow.
I didn't know that was you sitting there. Like when I came in, you was facing the thing, and when I walked in, I just didn't know. And then you turned around, I'm like, oh my God.
True could tell you. Listen, man, I was king size for real.
That's crazy.
For real.
You gotta change your name now.
But I know we were talking about that. But we're embracing change. Continue to evolve. Continue to grow. Continue to be your most authentic self in Him. I'm telling you, man, the world, we need you.
I hit you up though too. I don't know if you remember, like you been working.
What you mean?
You remember I hit you? And I was like, bro, I'm proud of you.
I thought I responded.
That was a long time ago.
I thought I responded. If I didn't, I apologize.
It was a long time ago.
Well, that's why I gave.
But I'm just saying to let you know, like I'm really I'm for real.
Coming from you, I appreciate you. I thank you for that. It's gonna keep me going. Trust me. And the fact that I got to continue to run around with that little one.
I'm gonna go to the gym.
But it's going. Listen, I'm trying to be around here to see all these different things in the future. We need. I told Trig about that. We need greater, focus on health because we sit back and we're spitting scriptures, but we're not doing what we need to do for our physical bodies.
And I be up at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Get some rest.
Eating Fruity Pebbles.
Get some rest and put the cereal down. Put the cereal back away from the cereal. Go make a beat. Don't. But listen, speaking of beat, man, listen, in the production,
I've been trying.
Stop playing. You did the John work, right?
Which one?
For Joshua? Did you do Joshua Penn's John?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll be trying a little bit.
And what else did you? Because I know you got the Kingdom Motion
and the one with me and Dayton and C4.
You a problem.
I think it might be one more.
So you need nobody but AKA problem. We need both of those because the production is crazy too.
I'm getting there. I promise I'm getting, because I'm telling you, you ain't seen it yet. You haven't seen it. We haven't even seen it.
I'm excited.
Right now, it's like, it's cool. You saw it? You saw it? It almost crossed, but I was like, well, you're nobody. I'm joking.
Even that, see, I was blown away when I heard it. I said, what? And Joshua Penn, that's my brother. And when I heard him, I said, bro, the two of y'all? I said, okay, forget it. And then I heard we already won. You don't realize hearing that hook. I needed that. I needed that so bad, and it was right on time. So thank you for the contributions that you are making with your words, your production, your sacrifice. I'm telling you, they writing about you. You can hear it. The work that she didn't just. Your fingerprints are on things, and I appreciate it. I recognize it. Keep doing it. I
said, I'm not of this world, but if they ask me why I came, I'm like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. I'm here to leave my name. Huh?
See, I told you. See, as soon as you put the phrase on, I knew. I said it's over. It's over. But listen, we're going. I think we pretty good, but we ran over, but it was perfect.
Okay.
I love and appreciate you. Thank you for showing the love from day one. Keep doing what you do. I have a bunch of questions for you next time, speed round. Okay. And then we'll go through that. Huh? We're gonna come to where you are then. But listen,
I'm just fun. This is my house now. I've been here twice.
Listen, just
nobody asked me if I wanted any water. I'm about to go over the refrigerator.
I was getting ready to say that.
I'm going to the refrigerator. Don't even worry about it.
Well, listen, everybody go follow Reece Lache's page.
I'm not thirsty for real. I was joking.
Everybody out there listening, go and listen. Flood, go download everything. Go follow, subscribe. Make sure that you are aware of what's going on with Reece Lache. She's going places, I swear. Higher heights, different levels. Let's grow and evolve as she grows and evolves. She'll be in Philly tomorrow. Pull up.
3 p.m. At the church.
Listen, and just make sure you don't come in with any gasoline, fits on, because you will probably spontaneously combust. Because it's going to be crazy. But Reece, thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So what it is, what it bees like radio show is an honor to have you.
Let me say it. What it is, what it bees like. You messed up. What it is. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
No, listen. We'll work on it. We'll circle back to it. But again, thank you so much for being here. And I said I can't say I love you. I mean, I can keep saying it. I can. I feel I don't want it to be too mushy. I was about to tell you
I love you.
You see, but you got your frames on now. I can't see your eyes. So now there. Okay, all right, we cool. We even now. We even. She put it back on. But go ahead. You want to say what it is?
Nah.
What it be? Okay, all right. Go ahead. Well, thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
I guess I can say I love you.